Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. Hump day. In fact, we've got a comment on that exact point. We all have a weekend coming up. Some of us a little closer, some of us a little bit farther away, but nonetheless, weekend is on its way. And I hope everybody's got some good on their work table. I actually have a craft fail or two. I've worked on two things. I have two craft fails. How about that? So I can at least pitch in today. But I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Seeing some names. Thorsten is with us. Eric, y'all, it's good to see your name. Alan 56. Hello everyone. Alan 56. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see everybody's name. Jerry, Christopher, Lane from London. Hope everybody's doing good on that side of the pond. Dean, there's Dean with us. All right, so it's Wednesday afternoon. We're going to talk some leather. Got some stuff to look at. Got some fun stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about custom work. Now, like I said, the only bad advice is advice, but we're going to, couple of good points to ponder here. We'll talk about that. But just rainy here. It's been raining for 3 days. But you know what? Rain is the perfect weather for working some leather. That's exactly right. In fact, I got in my shop finally, was able to work on a couple of my own projects. And yeah, one was an absolute disaster. We'll talk about that. Absolutely. But anyway, night for today. There you are. Hope you're doing good. Southern Indiana. Let's see. Helpful hint of the day. When trimming your copper rivets, leave them a little long. It's easier to cut some off than to put more back. Boy, isn't that the truth? Yeah, if you cut something short, yeah. I grew up in the print industry. And that was always a joke for the new person was, oh, we cut this paper too short. Take it over to find the paper stretcher and bring it back. And somebody'd walk around for an hour trying to look for a paper stretcher. But you're exactly right. You can't add on. You can certainly trim off, but good point there. Bridget Benson is with us. Benson, Arizona. I hate to book it out of here for a meeting. Well, we all have jobs and, it's the way it is. Just working for a living, we know, yeah, cuts right into the middle of our day. Yeah, but I haven't fallen into that, independently rich thing yet. So I'm still trying to come up with my own pet rock. About that. But it sounds like everybody's doing all right. Good. Let's see. Okay, Wayne Painter. I guess I'll catch up later tonight. Back to work. That's exactly right. Mr. Pilot 737. Hello, right back to you. Hope you're having a good week. Denzel Gregory, North Carolina, not far. Let's see. Yeah, Dean. Hello and goodbye, Wayne. Hey, bye. Wayne, I hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. And we need to. All right, so it's October. We kind of touched on this last week, but we need to start talking about some Christmas gifts. And we've got a good comment here. Let's see. All right, so Susan M. read an article this morning about the U.S. Post Office. Going to be real delays this holiday season. So we'll have to make sure to get to mail our goods early. That's exactly right. So who's got some great ideas for Christmas gifts? And think, maybe simpler gifts to where we can make a number of them. My wife and I, we may make 18 or 20 products or projects, to pass out. We'll pick something each year, one item, and we'll make those. We've done sleigh bells and mouse pads and, I'd have to think about it. I think we did wood carriers one year. Actually, I never think about that until we're live, and I should have thought about that 20 minutes ago. So I could have written some of these down. But like sleigh bells, these are, we could go simple and they're gorgeous. We can all beat the ones that everybody hangs on their door, with a strip of leather and some maybe leather, maybe not, right? And a little loop of lace at the top. We could all knock those out of the ballpark, even if we go simple. But we could go simple or we could go full on tooled, and those are beautiful. That's a Christmas gift that someone will pass down through the generations. No kidding. Mouse pads are always a cool idea. Or say like coworkers, we don't really go all out, but maybe something like small card holders, maybe just something as simple as their initials stamped in. That just means the world to people. It really does. Stockings. In fact, I'm about to start out. We've got a stocking kit. So I'm going to do one of the stockings, do a video on one of those. Never made a stocking. Can't believe I haven't, but but we'll see. They're cool. They've got hair on, for the flap. Look pretty good. So, uh, we'll get a video knocked together on those. But anybody that's got some good ideas for Christmas gifts, maybe a little bit more simple, a little bit less production time, um, where we might could make 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, maybe 20 of these, spend a couple of evenings in our shop, maybe with our spouse or our kids. That's a lot of fun. I love doing that. Turn some good music on. It's starting to get a little cool outside, or for y'all on the other side, of the planet, it's been getting a little warm outside, maybe still a little bit cold. That's a great place to connect. It really is. And in my opinion, these places to connect, they're getting harder and harder to find. They really are with the tech. Us older folks, we can live without the tech, right? We can, trust me. Um, but it's a good place to connect, and that's a lot of fun. So I hope we all get a chance to do that with some family or friends. And we all make some great products, some great projects that we can pass out at Christmas. Uh, Here in the US, we're having real supply chain issues, and at Weaver, the same thing. Um, and my wife mentioned that the other night. She said, "Boy, we really need to start thinking about Christmas early." We're leather workers. We don't have to think about it. We don't, you know what? We buy it, we make it, it's done. We don't have to wait for the store to get it in stock. That's very cool. You know what? That whole stress of that, not even in our world. Times two, because we get to make our own projects, right? Have fun doing that. Have fun watching somebody open the package with that. Oh, that's a blast. That's a blast. So yeah, we're kind of immune to that particular stress point. So everybody put up some good ideas. Let's see if we can all find something that works for each of us in the way of projects for Christmas. And it's not necessarily just Christmas. Birthdays, how about that? Or anniversaries, all kinds of great things. We can give gifts away because we love to make projects. I got a box over here of stuff that it just piles up. I want to see how this comes out. And I'm like, oh, it's a great project. I'll put it in my box. I'll start on something else. Maybe at Christmas this year, it's going to be potluck. maybe we could do just potluck it this year at Christmas. Excuse me. There we go. So anyway, let us know what you got going there. Um, Bandit Blades, Weaver package. Ooh, waiting for me at home. This dang work thing just takes the fun out of leather. I have to agree. I have to agree. Um, let's see. Brother B videos. Hi, community. I'm on a road trip with my wife and kids. Very nice. Currently in Washington State. Taking a pit stop to say hello. Brother B videos. Honored that you would take a pit stop to say hello to us. One big family. Isn't it? One big happy family. And how common is that? Right? Because you can't, well, other folks can't pick their relatives. We just luck into great relatives. Very cool. Raptor Gaming. There we go. It's good to see your name pop up. Yeah, Mr. Pilot by Wayne. Rare Breed. There we go. Howdy from Kansas, right in the middle of our country. Beautiful country out there. Um, let's see. Yeah, night for today. Greetings all from Southern Indiana. Let's see. Okay, we got that one. Let me progress. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get more of a handle on this. Not going to happen. We've met. Not going to, but I'm going to try. Anyway, ready to start shooting. Tobias Williams, Don Liedner, Camarillo, California, the other side of the country. I hope it's beautiful out there right now. Deborah Barton, nice. Hello right back, Deborah. Let's see. Branded Bison Leather. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for joining us. Um, what's going on, everyone? Highlight of the week. Bless your heart for saying so. I feel the same way. I start Monday morning looking forward to the live and try, I'll write down little notes and whatnot, just, to include, or it's a lot of fun to think about. And it sounds like it's fun for y'all. That makes my day. It really does. David Walls, West Virginia. Oh man, can't think of West Virginia without thinking of John Denver. And it is spectacularly beautiful. Oh man. Big and B, what up right back? Hope you're doing good. Uh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Texas Whip and Whip Chat podcast. I hope you're doing good because I go through all the comments from last week this morning, literally one by one. I'll scan today's this evening, and always get a laugh, always get some great tips. Let's see. Raptor Gaming. I have 13 watch straps on the table. It's the third day working on them. Jeez Louise, repetitive words. Jeez Louise, that one's familiar to me. But yeah, Yeah, you're exactly right. Therapeutic, we'll say that, but sometimes it crosses that line to therapeutic, from therapeutic to, crap, how many more do I have to do? Oh, man, but I hope they're gonna be beautiful. And it sounds like either an order, I'm hoping, or gifts, equally cool. All right. Let's see. Doozer75, greetings right back to Germany. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, I'm gonna jump over here. We've got just let's drop in some names that these were new names from last week, like new names or names we haven't seen in a while. Just want to give a good quick shout out. Let's see, Richard Haley, hello from Scotland. Shane's Leatherwork, Derby, UK, very cool. Dave Robb, Powell Custom Leather. Oh, Emporia, I'm going to take a stab at it, and I hope I'm not going to massacre this. Poria Yazdanka, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're back with us this week. And Olivier CL, y'all, thanks for joining us. I hope this is fun for you. Um, Here's a funny thought. Did you know that we have a patron saint? In fact, even better than that. Leatherworkers, we have two twin patron saints, St. Crispin and St. Crispinian. So these are the patron saints of cobblers, tanners, and leatherworkers. How about, so we got that going for us. Very cool. Um, let's see a couple of comments from last week. Brent Brown. Okay, I had to put this one in. Chuck, I was stamping a 40-inch felt and had to wet it several times just to get it all stamped because it is so dry here in Utah. I bet that can be, we can, whenever we case our leather, and we're going to touch on that just briefly, but I feel like I gotta go. I'm borderline rushed when I've cased a piece of leather. Yeah, that's not right. That's not because we can re-wet the leather. Absolutely. Um, the pros. Now they say don't re-wet a lot because what'll happen, and I can see this happening, is our stamped impressions with too much water over and over again, they're going to start to back out. So we're not going to have the really crisp, clean stamp that we saw to begin with. Um, Probably a lot of us, me included, it's probably a minor issue to the rest of us. But the pros, pretty clean, accurate, yeah, something we can all aspire to. And in fact, I'll show this because um over the week I finally got to post one of my projects on the fan page. I feel, you know, come on, Chuck. You comment on everybody's toss something up there. I've been feeling bad about this. So been doing the stamp series. I can't I can't stop playing with the stamps. I can't stop. It I know. Anyway, so the point is I've got a pair of arm guards up on the fan page. That's a Serpentine Royal stamp. And we'll see this. I'm thinking this will be up a week from this Friday. So what we're trying to do is stamp, leather element, stamp, leather element, stamp, leather element. Anyway, um, love these stamps. So the point I'm getting at, okay, casing leather. I've got a great video on it. The reason I want to bring it up is if you're new, you're not going to believe the difference. Um, so basically, in a nutshell, we're going to wet our leather. We're going to soak it, give it about an hour, depending on your humidity and whatnot. Give it about an hour. Drop it in a baggie. Let's give it about 12, 24, 36 hours. You'll see why I say that. And then let's pull it out. Let's let it start to return to the natural color. We can still feel it. It's a little bit cool. We can feel the moisture weight in it. If we start to stamp then, it's almost like the leather stamps itself. I'm not kidding. You get the deepest, cleanest, most consistent stamps ever. Anyway, so this weekend for these arm guards, I came in Saturday morning. Damn the torpedoes. I'm gonna work on something myself, just to enjoy it, right? Um, so I said I got a pair of arm guards cut, bed stand 8 to 9, got them cut, cased them, put them in a baggie, and then thought, I think this design's going to look better on a larger panel instead of the hinged arm guards, right? You got a little bit smaller area there for design or decoration. So I put those aside. I cut two more larger ones. In fact, I cut these and cut. We'll get to that because that's another fail. Oh, they're just coming in faster than project. Anyway, so I forgot that I had cased the first pair of arm guards. This was Saturday. They've been in a baggie since then. So I saw them like, oh crap, oh crap. Oddly enough, no mold whatsoever. But when I pulled these out, they had a bit of an odor to them. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. But for the most part, that's gone now. Anyway, I'm like, they're cased. We got it. I'm not, right. Went to the trouble. So I don't know if we can see that, but that's one of the hourglass stamps. Love these patterns. That one I think is segment 3, 4, 5, 4. That really right. Anyway, so case your leather. Now you can leave it in you can leave it in your bag up to a week or more. What I would say, and I don't necessarily do this, but some of the top end pros say just add like a little dab of Listerine or maybe dish soap, right? Just a dab, enough not to affect the leather, but enough to clean the water or to keep the water, from growing who knows what. Um, you kind of have to do a little forward planning when we case. I'm going to tool tonight. Well, no, I'm not. I'm on tool tomorrow night. I'm going to case tonight. But what if I miss tomorrow night? You can. You absolutely can. And again, that point, you can come back and re-wet the leather. Absolutely. Multiple times that design will start to back out, won't be as crisp, but you can absolutely do that. Um, but anyway, well, we'll at least do one craft fail, right? So I did these two. I couldn't figure out, and there's one over on the table. Anyway, so there we go. It's got the diamond crosshatch pattern with the serpentine royal. So um, I did one straight across. Is that, yeah, I did one lateral and horizontal. I'm like, I can't really tell if I like that or not. Um, so I did another one diamond. Now I thought, ooh, I can't tell if I like that one more or less. So I did another one. Well, I had 3, right? I had 3 arm guards. So what did I do? I dyed 2 opposites and forgot the third one, forgot the one that matches. Man, I can always say pay attention. Not the one to be preaching on that one. Evidently. Evidently. Okay. All right. So, y'all, let me catch up over here real quick. I kind of got off on a rant there. Let's see. Bobby. There's Bobby Moran. Um, let's see. Bridget B. Getting ready. No kidding. Getting ready for craft show season in Kansas. That's exactly right. If anybody wants to do a craft show, they're all sizes. I know I go on and on about this, but they're a blast. And it's one place I have the most experience. But anyway, you can find just a small $10 table, or you can go full blown at some of these big fairs where your table might be $2, $3, $4,000. If it's $3,000, you're going to have people there. That's yeah. But don't hesitate if you want to sell a little bit or simply get out of your shop. That's my problem. Little cabin fever going here. I work from home, so I'm either down here or up there. And that's it. That, I might run to the store. I might hit the Walmart real quick, but man, I need to get out. I need to get out. So, taking my own advice, I should find a little craft show. I should do that, and I will. But anyway, spring and fall, great time for craft shows. Susan M. Rumney, New Hampshire is with us. Let's see, Rick, hello to Brother B Videos. Chris Gould is with us. Chris, I hope you're doing well. Chris went camping for 2 straight weeks. I'm really envious. And took some leather working with him. How fun would that be? When we go camping, I typically take something. I just don't ever seem to work on it. It's always my plan. How cool would that be? Case your leather in North Georgia crystal clear spring water, right? Cool touch. And, during the day in the campsite, noon to 6, kind of not got much going, swimming and mid the waterfalls and whatnot. That'd be a great time to just sit in your campsite, got some tunes going, cold beer or hot coffee or cold Coke, and just tool in the outdoors. I'd love to do that. I think I've done that once. I know. But anyway, all right. Let's see. Michael Klecker, finally caught you live. Well, I'm glad you're with us. I'm glad you caught us live. Let's see. Barbed Wire Leather Studios. Like the name there. Good one. Good one. Let's see. David Escarcega, California. David, I hope you're doing well, and I'm hoping I didn't botch your name. Let's see. Billy Sow. Cloudy day in New York City. No kidding. And again, Billy, Y'all, there's nothing more rude to me than mispronouncing somebody's name. And if I do, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Uh, yeah, Dean Gregor, as I have always said, working is highly overrated. Agreed. All right. Oh, Stanley Waldo is with us. Let's see, Blood Wolves. Hello from Corning, California. Y'all, the other side of the country, right in the middle of the afternoon. I'm so glad you're with us. Very nice. Let's see, Pierre Rousseau. Good day, Mr. Dorsett. Lots of love from sunny South Africa. Pierre, lots of love coming right back to you. And you'll see, you're going to get lots of love from all over the country. Thank you for being part of our family. In fact, that goes to everybody. Thanks for being here with us. It's a good Wednesday afternoon. Um, Hump Day. I don't know if anybody here in the U.S. We saw a commercial sometime back that there's a camel walking through the office. Hump Day, Hump Day. Still remember that. Um, the bad part is I don't remember who it was. That's right. Great. Commercials are so funny we forget who the sponsor is. Yeah, that's not good. Uh, let's see, Barbara Luka. Best wishes from Poland. Well, best wishes right back to Poland. Thank you for being with us. I would love to see Poland. I absolutely would. Um, Larry Arms. Um, Hi Chuck. Remember I asked about the Cub making loose stitches? Well, I figured out that the check spring was broken. Oh man, I didn't think about the check spring. That little spring on the end that holds if your thread's not in that, the machine won't sew. It literally will not sew. I don't know about other machines, but something so little makes no sense that would stop the whole process. Oh, Larry, I'm sorry I didn't think about that. Probably wouldn't have, but I'm so glad you got it worked out. Yeah, I love the Cub. Man, that thing is a tank. It will sew anything. If you're not familiar with this, excuse me, it's our hand crank sewing machine. It shows that thing will sew 4 8 to 9s back to back, won't even flinch. No kidding. And it just moves. I feel like I've got good control with that, but definitely for the heavier weight leathers. Uh, Sam Lee. Hey guys, can't make this one today. Uh, got to prep the gear for my first day on a new job. Sam, you know what? For me and everybody here, good luck. I hope you have a great first day on the new job. I'm going to say a prayer and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I hope you have a good day, Sam. Um, Anybody see the movie Quigley Down Under? Sam mentioned being your first day at work. It just made me think of that Quigley Down Under. Tom Selleck. Um, what's her name? Gioconda. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can say she's always been one of my favorite actresses, and I can't remember her name. Anyway, San Giacomo. Yeah. Anyway, he gets beat up by the bad guys. Alan Rickman, one of my favorites always, gets beat up by the bad guys. They take him way out into the outback. They dump him out. They're all beat up and they're half unconscious. They're waking up, and she says to him, "You know, Roy, it's common for the first day at a new job not to go as well as you would hope it would." And that was one of the best lines I've ever seen in a movie. That's not exactly what she said, but it's right along those lines. Um, let's see. Okay. Tony Holiday. Tony's with us. Hey up, everyone. Starting to rebuild my workshop in the dad cave. Should be done by the end of the week. Um, oh, I tell you, setting up a shop is just as much fun as working on a project and also reorganizing our shop. Does anybody suffer the same issue that our shop? It's like a crap magnet, just stuff everywhere. I was looking at my shop today. I almost have to move something to work on something. Now, it's not really that bad. It just kind of feels that way. I need one of those guttings, take everything outside and bring it back in if I'm going to use it, put it in the trash can if I'm not. I'm bad about throwing stuff away. We're probably all like that because it's leather. We pay for it. Even if it's a little bitty scrap, I pay for that. I'm going to use it, right? Nice scrap bins just fill up with leather. And I don't work on enough of my own project. That would help too. That would help some of that leather come back out of the scrap bin onto the cutting table. But anyway, Oh, Viking Lady Designs, I hope you're doing well. It's good to hear from you. Duke 48, good afternoon, right back. Oh, yeah, Mr. Pilot 737. We got to write that down. Christmas tree decoration, ornaments. How cool is that? Unlimited possibilities there. We need to do some videos on these. I've always had this one pictured in my mind that, so, like the glass, just a plain glass ornament ball to form a piece of like a 3 to 4 ounce veg over that, but then to cut it where it looks like it's dripping off of the bulb, right? Or I don't know why. I've just had that on my mind forever. Never done it. That would be cool. But oh, working just from scratch or adding to ornaments, all kinds of cool things. I just remembered. Here's one. Um, Here's an option for Christmas gifts, inexpensive. The box hobby stores. They always sell these little cheap wooden boxes, and they're real inexpensive. Um, one year we covered those with leather, did 6 or 8, just covering them with a nice chrome tan. Um, on one of them, we bought a stencil and just did a quick spray paint. It was like a pinkish leather and did a spray paint, I think, in a lavender. It just looked so good. And it took like 20 minutes to make those. And I think that one is still somewhere in this house. But anyway, so a cool idea there. And that just opens up the floodgates, right? Of all the possibilities. Anyway, so we're going to talk more about gifts coming up. And again, not just for Christmas, right? We all have birthdays and we all have friends and family and coworkers. So, um, oh, Brandon Bison, sorry, I'll slow down. Brandon Bison Leather, love that name. Um, Christmas gifts. I'm creating valet trays. Oh, but I'm tooling them to the extreme to take them to the next level. There you go. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to keep our gifts simple. We could go all out, absolutely all out, right? Um, it's just hard to do that if you got to make like 25 of them. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's when we go from tedious to oh crap, oh man. Anyway, uh, oh Pam Watson, I'm going to stay awake this week. Staples come out today and biopsy came back negative. Negative. There we go. There we go, Pam. All right. I was not in the loop on that one. I probably was, but I didn't remember it. Now to focus on healing. Pam, you'll be in my prayers tonight. Absolutely. That is excellent news. Good news, Pam. Let's see. Kevin Wash is with us. Oh, you can be like, Kevin, jump in, jump out whenever you can. I know we all have jobs and families and pets, and I'm just thankful everybody's here. Everybody's got just a couple minutes to jump in. Uh, oh, Susan M. Okay, had a great weekend at a local outside church fair. Another one, yeah, another one. Except weatherman said it was going to rain at 6 p.m. Started to rain at 1 p.m. That's the downside to a show. Rain is a show killer. It really and wind. We typically in the South, we only have the wind in the spring and the fall, kind of as everything's changing. Summers and winters are relatively calm. Man, a windy fair is not a blast. Is not a blast. But we can't call it. We can't call it. We pay for them. We set them up. We pay for them, and we hope for the best. And usually, 19 out of 20 come out well. Yeah. Um, yeah, but church fairs. I didn't even think about it. Churches are always doing cool things like that. Uh, wow. Barbara Luca. Um, all right. So anyway, yeah, sorry. A question to fellow leather workers. I've made a book bound in leather. Ooh, carved it. Oh, and used some gold leaf. What can I use to seal it? I don't have a lot of experience with the gold leaf. Somebody chime in with a good answer on that one. Do we have some bookmakers out there? Because that gold leaf is their thing. Um, and desk inserts, gold leaf. They always have that cool little floral gold leaf on them. See if somebody's got a good answer there, because I could use that information too. Um, I've got the foil stamper. I typically just do, initials, but I'm usually on chromes. Where I've not even thought about adding something to that. See if we get some good answers in here on that one. Oh, let's see. Familia Laras Esperas. Hola, right back. Glad you're with us. Come on in, y'all. Good to see your name up there. Um, let's see. Oh, Tony Holiday. I'm making belts for my dad and brother and a matching person bag for my mother. Tony, good call. Very good call there. Got to put that up on the web page, on the fan page, y'all. Yeah, and just if someone's not familiar, we've got a fan page on Facebook. You're gonna see some gorgeous work. I'm just blown away. Um, with just, but it's everything: the creativity, the designs, the paint work, the stitch work, the tooling. Oh man, there's a couple pieces on there that I've rarely seen their equal. No kidding. Jump on the fan page. Couple here. In fact, while we're talking about the fan page, let's do this. Um, just a couple of shout outs from the fan page. Um, okay, Stuart Gunn has got a cool idea here. And what a out of the box thought. All right, so when we're stamping leather, we're testing out patterns, we can chew up some scrap, right? And it's, man, I hate to do that. That's what it's there for. Play-Doh. Stewart picked up some Play-Doh and he's working his stamp designs into the Play-Doh. I mean, how cool is that? Just, yeah, wide it up, lay it out, start again. That is a cool idea, Stewart. Good one. Roland Bonnet has got two good looking formed holsters there. Loving the colors on these. Good job, Roland. Um, oh, Jeremy Johnson's got a stamped rifle sling, and he's got a nice combination of stamps on that and a beautiful color. I think it's a walnut. I think it's a walnut, but boy, it is gorgeous. Oh, and Chris Gould, I had to laugh on this one. Chris has got a band-aid with a little smiley face on it. Is that a positive attitude or what? Right? Is that a positive person or what? Let's see. Got one more. Excuse me. There we go. Babette LeBlanc. She's got a wallet, long wallet. I think 9 pockets in that. Um, that's a lot of work, but it is absolutely beautiful. Babette came out gorgeous. Nice work. Um, let's see. Ian Thomas, gift for my mother-in-law. That's a nice subject. Very nice working on a gift for the mother-in-law. That's going to get you some points. Yeah, and we can all use points with the in-laws, right? Right? Yeah, yeah, we know. We know. We don't say it out loud, but it's a fact. It's a fact. So, all right. So let's see. Let's do one more. Um, let's see. All right, some comments from last week. I got onto these, but then I saw a small shiny object and wandered off, which I have to set my timer, right? Because I will at 2:58, I'll wander off. It hasn't happened yet. Let me apologize in advance. So when that does, not if, but when that happens, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You do that? Does anybody, please help me on this one. Does anybody walk through their shop with a clear goal in mind, see something over here, take a right turn and not even think about the goal or whatever you were working on? I've got project make pretty now, right? Yeah. I mean, it's like it just everything else shuts off. I spend my day doing that. I spend my day doing that. I feel like I waste a lot of time during the day. I work hard. I absolutely do. I just feel like there's so many little distractions. I'm working in my shop. I mean, every square inch of every wall is a distraction. One project, ooh, I want to do that again, but now I want to do it in red. Now I'm totally off the task that was at hand. Somebody else do that. Please help me out. If somebody else does that, it's gonna make me feel a little better. Not much, but a little bit. Uh, oh, let's see. Okay, rare breed. Um, Let's see. Be sure you keep a list of what you give as a gift. I do wood turning. Nice. And I gave a person, oh, this has happened. Rare breed. I gave a person the same ornaments 2 years in a row. And they were really nice and just said, great, they have a set now. I know it's a problem, isn't it? Because yes, we should write down what we do each year. No, I'm probably not going to get around to that. So great idea. Yeah, Right, but no kidding, good idea. Because I try to, rely on the memory, and we know that's a bad plan. I mean, really? I'm not gonna remember stuff from Monday. How am I gonna remember this year to year, right, over a decade? But to give something we've done that, or I've done that, to give something give, 2 things, trying to figure out how to say that. Yeah, the same person, 2 things. Um, and you're right, they're always, because they know we made it for them, and we just, lapse of memory, or, brain fart, whatever. Um, let's see. Okay. Susan Wright. Susan, I've just found you in the videos. Love it. I'm so glad to hear that. I am. I would love to start to earn extra money. Just trying to figure it all out, and what and how to start. Susan, it can be overwhelming, and it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't. Um, Here's my best advice. We at Weaver, we sell panels of leather, just a square foot and 2 square feet. Um, get a piece of leather, a box knife. I would say get a revolving punch so you can punch holes, and a little set of rivets so you can set rivets. You're on your way to making a. With just those tools alone, you can make all kinds of cool projects. Now, a little piece of marble or quartz, um, and I think we sell a smaller piece. You need that to set your rivets. And maybe a cheap cutting board, just the poly cutting board. But with that alone, it's a great start. It's an inexpensive start. You can make cool stuff, and then from there, you launch. I mean, and I always use this. And Susan, sorry, everybody, but with Susan, I was just earrings. Because my boss said, let's do a video on earrings. I'm thinking, what? Oh, blah blah. I made a pair. They were so cool. I wanted to do them again with a different color, and then I wanted to add spots, and then a stamp, and then a cutout, and then a filigree. And earrings alone just exploded in ideas and designs that I couldn't wait to make. I got them. I got little peppers that have a little red top and green. They look so cool. Anyway, um, so Susan, all kinds of ways to start. In fact, I'll bet $10 your new family here going to pitch in some options. So yeah, I know I get on a roll. Most folks seem to be able to, to boil that down into, consistent information. I seem to be unable to do that. Anyway, but nonetheless, Susan, I'm glad you're with us. Very cool. Uh, oh, let's see. Chris Gould making some hand sanitizer holders for his wife Elise and lady friends. There's another cool one. Never thought about it. And I've seen these, right? I've seen somebody did one on the fan page. Didn't even think about it. So, we need to figure out how to make a list, to post a list that everybody can add to. So we have we all have this big palette of ideas, and we can pick and choose. That would be good. Is anybody up for doing that? Because I'm not at tech as I would like to be, or should be, need to be. Uh, oh, Rick. Oh, Rick. Ordered some Viking drinking horns for some of my friends for Christmas. Rick, I wish I was one of your friends. I'm going to make decorative leather sleeves for them with hardware so they can be hung from a belt or hook or sword or dagger. Yeah, man. I don't have my drinking horn with me. It's on the suit of armor over there. Um, but yeah, like the throat, I bought a template. Um, like these inexpensive templates again at the craft stores. I found one with a Celtic knot, taped it on, spray painted it. Coolest thing you've ever seen. I love my drinking horn. Um, Rick, I hope you got to put those on the fan page. I am dying to see some of those because those are right up my alley. Oops, sorry, I got something in mind. Um, let's see. Pam Watson, signed blank check. Yes. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, sorry, I jumped too far ahead. There we go. Trying to use the cursor. Yeah, and Deborah Barton. All right. Let's see. Okay, hello, Chuck. I've started making the stockings with the hair on. They turn out beautiful and a lot of fun. Deborah, I'm so glad you said that. That's going to give me a little confidence to jump into that video. Uh, let's see. Susan M. Chuck or anyone ever hear of the piggyback knife sheath? A small knife on top of a bigger knife behind, both stitched together. Funny, I've seen these, um, smaller knife, larger knife. I've seen these, but I never really thought about it. But a piggyback knife sheath. That's perfect name for those. Never thought about that. Uh, oh, let's see. Oh, Spearheaders on Instagram. Hey, Chuck, loving the series on stamping tools. Super helpful. Thank you for saying so. I hope so. Comments like that really they mean a lot. They mean so much. I'm loving the stamps. These new stamps that we're carrying, these new, ooh, good English. The new stamps that we're carrying, I love these. I can't, the designs, the quality, the knurling, the look. I absolutely love these stamps. And so I'll play with them, like for say we're going into borders. So we're doing two on the border stamps because there's so many cool ones, right? So I'll sit down with scrap leather and I'll just play. Some of these patterns I've done before, some I've never seen, never thought of. Then I'll do the video, and then another cool one will come to mind, and another cool one. Like, oh man, I should have thought about those for the. But you know what? The big point there, y'all take that ball and run with it. So many things we can do with these stamp tools, and like I said, okay, right here, that's technically a border stamp. It's a serpentine because what we can do, and we've seen this, we may not know on what it's called, or folks that are new, if they're T-shaped, right? So if we stamp them offset and opposite, reverse and offset, they make a serpentine design. Well, cool, absolutely. But then let's pick up a piece of leather and just start playing. Who knows what's going to come out? In fact, this is an hourglass stamp. Um, it makes a cool borderline if we stack them together. But when we start to stack them like that, that's I think I think that one is in the second. I know I'm the ball. Oh, I went nuts, but came back Monday. I've got five have been shot. Three is coming up. Four went up to be approved. The boss will look over them just to make sure. Oh, thank goodness, another set of eyes on these. So she figured I misspelled serpentine, right? So four needed a small correction, easy enough to do. I mean, it takes less time to correct it than to render it. So I corrected that, and then I'm working on five, and then thinking about six. I got confused. And so I wasn't sure what's up. But anyway, got it back together, momentary lapse of reason, right? Thanks, Floyd. Anyway, so that's why I sound a little confused on these because I'm somewhere. I don't know. I think six is next, maybe. But anyway, we're doing six. Six is specialty. So if I let me see, I think I've got these written down. So we've released the first one I think was geometric. Then we did let me see if I've got these written down. Yeah, we did geometric. Woven was love the braids in the woven. Um, and the cool things, like one of these braids, when you stack it like this, makes the coolest, almost a little snowflake design. I love that. Can't wait to put that on a I've got like 50 of these stamp combinations I can't wait to put on a project. Um, so let's see. I think basket weave is going to be next Friday because this Friday we're doing the wood handled strapper. We've got our own now. Done a couple of small upgrades to the wooden strap cutter. Man, I tell you what, and I said I think try not to repeat the video, but for cost and use in our shop, number one tool. Number and for the I can't remember what they are. They're not expensive. They're not expensive. My last one lasted more than 20 years. And let me tell you, I strapped probably miles with those because I did a lot of belts with my business, long belts or double wrap belts. That's two belts, 100 inches. So right there is 200 inches per belt. And those kept me in business for 5 years. Yeah. Anyway, so the point is very durable, easy to replace. We've talked about this so many times. Anyway, we've got our own in. So that's coming up this Friday. And I'm thinking basket weaves are the next Friday. Oddly enough, if we think about it, there's a couple of cool designs that we can use our basket weaves for that kind of again out of the box, more than just the basket weave. Anyway, I know I'm selling all these. Let's see. Beyond that is border stamps one and border stamps two. That's when we get into a lot of these. And when a lot of these additional designs really start to emerge and playing with these, working with them. So we've got 2 of those. I just finished the second one. That's number 5. Um, then we're gonna go to, let's see, it'll be a short one, but it's specialty stamps. We got a couple, it's like only 5 or 6 maybe, but very unique designs. Um, Behind that one, I can't wait. I can't wait to start working towards it. Creative combinations. Let's take some of these stamps and let's just see what happens. Um, and then maybe the last one, I think number 8 is just my favorites. I think you might see a couple that we've done, but I've got a couple of these tools that really fit together well. So anyway, on that one, also, all right, 3:45 already. Okay, one more. Notes from the boss. Let's get this out there so I can keep my job, right? Another one, the job we keep bitching about, right? We try hard not to lose it. Irony in that. Anyway, so on the Creative Versatile Pyrography pen. Now this is 15% off right now, and the promo code is crafty, CRAFTY. But that's 15% off. I've yet to do any real pyrography. It's a hard word to say, right? Um, I haven't done much. I've done a little bit. I've played with it. Oh man, there's some of again on the fan page. A couple of folks have come up with some stunning creations, and it's just gorgeous. Um, the thing when we burn a veg, it takes a little darker brown. It's like, say, our veg is more like a lighter, pinkish, maybe almost tan, but when we burn it, it gets like a medium brown in there. Beautiful contrast, and it's the same when we laser engrave. Laser engraved veg, it makes the prettiest contrast. But it's two contrasts. Is that even a word? We get a different color, but also we get a different texture. So we've got our top grain and we've got almost a flesh or a sky look to it. You don't even need dye on these. Knock a top coat on and they're absolutely beautiful. And you would think a black dye, if we dyed engraved in black, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. It takes it back to a more subtle look or a detail, but it's absolutely there and beautiful. I love it. I love seeing black with stamped and tooled and laser engraved. Let's see. Okay, so we got that notes from the boss. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we did my craft fail. Oh, my mom. Does anybody do this to you? My mom says, I want just a little coupon book that I can keep in my purse. Simple. Just I want right. So I think what mom's saying is, baby, I don't need a fully tooled, hand sewn, multiple accordion pocket thing that stands on its own and makes coffee. Right. I think that mom says I just want something simple, to keep down in her purse for her coupons. So I so we're going somewhere with this because I man. So anyway, I made this little pocket for her. It's got 3 pockets in there, just an English point, Segma snap. I love the Segma snaps. I didn't use these for so long. I absolutely avoided the Segma snaps because the cheap ones suck. And let's just put that out there. But the quality, no. 2 hits, done, and it bites every time. And we've got some nice finishes in these, not just the good old standard polished nickel. But anyway, so I made the first one. Yeah, there's a hint, right? So I made the first one with some leather that was a little bit thicker. Well, what I did was put welts in here. So it actually left, we had a pocket and a welt and a pocket and one. It was like 5 ply. So I sit down at my sewing machine. My mind's on this. I got to keep this clean. I got to go on my 303. Love it. So I didn't set my foot tension. Really? What we have here is an unmitigated disaster. Oh, I'm not even going to. It's in my trash can. That didn't even go into the wall of shame. That went straight to the round file. So I did another one, and I thought, it just looked really nice hand sewn because I'm not doing much sewing on this. But I got to say, I love the diamond chisels. I've always been the flat. Yeah, right. Some men are Catholic. Some folks are Catholic. Some folks are Protestant. I'm a flat chisel person, right? I got to tell you, I love the diamonds. I love the diamonds. The flat, we've got a little more room there. And again, I like the flat because if our chisel holes don't perfectly line up, it's typically okay because they're an eighth of an inch. So really, all told, we've got like 3/16 of an inch there we need to hit. Um, but boy, the diamond, They sure look nice. Okay, let me say this too before we run out of time, before I can't shut up. All right, here's a cool Christmas gift. I love these. Okay, so this would be more for, somebody's close, or maybe it would help somebody, benefit somebody. Um, our shearlings. Oh, and there goes my belly. We're going to talk about that too. Oh, what doesn't that sound funny to somebody that doesn't work in leather? I just dropped my belly. Anyway, look at this big, beautiful. Oh, I want to make pajamas out of this. Anyway, this is our shearling, our brown tip shearling. Look at that, how beautiful that hide is. I have to hide it because I have cats. I have two cats. Oh man, they'll make this thing nasty in one afternoon. I put it on the chair over there. Literally 45 seconds. Bruce was on it and fully asleep. I don't know how he did that. He seems to just show up everywhere I'm working. If I just did, I'm working on an outtakes video too, and it's coming along. Bruce is 90% of it thus far, right? I don't know how cats know where we're going to go next, but they do. I know now I got a little, but what an office for your office chair or your car seat. Oh man. Anyway, okay, so great Christmas idea. Maybe not even for someone else, simply for us. I've got that. I want to cut it. I can't. Okay. Second thing, because it hit the floor, I always talk about a belly. Now, if you're new to leather, I always talk about the bellies, and I never have one at hand. Okay. Big point. Weaver bellies as opposed to everybody else. I don't mean to say everybody else. The problem is that some of the companies out there have the worst bellies I've ever seen. I wouldn't pay $2. I wouldn't go to the trouble to walk to the dumpster. Anyway, rolling on that. This is a weaver belly. Okay, but also, I know I got hair on me because I look at the flesh side of that. In fact, let's look at the entire flesh side because that's where we're going to go wrong. Look at that. Even right here, it's a little bit soft. I wouldn't say so. That's good leather. So anyway, if you're looking for a belly, these are really inexpensive. I'm trying to find something to equate. These are dated. I don't, these are like 20 bucks. Oh, I'm going to quit running around the barn. This is about 20 bucks. Now, for new folks, the big point there is get a belly and dive in because we don't want to worry about how much it costs. There was a comment from last week. I didn't put it in here, or maybe I did. Somebody had a kangaroo, a roo, very expensive leather, best lace leather ever. Anyway, they were saying, I'm scared to cut into it. I am too. I'm not throwing rocks here, because I've got a buffalo hide I have not cut into. Best of intentions when I bought it 2 years ago. Right. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is with a belly, you're not worried about the cost. You dive in, and right from there, you are jamming. So anyway, that's a Weaver Select belly. Big part of this. That's not tanned differently than our Weaver Select sides, which is my absolute favorite leather. Yeah, that's our Weaver Select. It's my absolute favorite. All they're doing is after they tan it, they're stripping off the belly so that now they have a single bend or a double bend because the belt folks want these. In leather, that's about the most rectangular. It's not, but it's about the most rectangular cut. The point is, same tannage as the rest of the hide. So big, good, high quality piece of leather, very inexpensive. Now, second point to having a belly. I know. Anyway, for those of us who are experienced, it's great to keep a belly in the shop because I don't use a lot of 3 to 4 ounce veg or like a 5 to 6. I love a 5 to 6, but I'm not gonna buy a whole side or double shoulder of 5 to 6 because I simply don't use it that much. 7/8 the same way. Here's the cool part with bellies. We have these in a 3 to 4, a 5 to 6, and a 7 to 8. So therefore, say we're making bellet loops. I know it's just no bullet loops. Say for a gun rig or a bandolero. Well, I don't keep 3 to 4 ounce veg in my shop. Well, I can now, and very affordably. I can get all kinds of bullet loops out of that. I know, I'm trying not to say okay, so, alright, I gotta bring this one up because this one, I had to laugh out loud. Alright, so someone on the fan page, and I wish I'd written your name down, and please excuse me for not, um, they had a buttonhole punch, and we're asking, what does this tool do? Well, if you're not familiar with a buttonhole, it's gonna cut a hole and a slit for our Sam Brown buttons or I just forgot the word, button post. Yeah, button post. I know, I'm losing it. It's going away. Anyway, um, I noticed that somebody called it a butthole punch. I get y'all I hate to laugh at lowbrow humor, excuse me, because I'm I gotta laugh at that one. I okay, we'll leave it at that, but okay, LOL. Yeah, very LOL on that one. So thanks for putting that up there. And also there's another one, wife, what do you want for dinner? Husband, tacos, wife, no. Look at because y'all thank you for posting funny stuff on the fan page as well as beautiful projects. It never hurts to get a good laugh in a day, right? Laughter is the best medicine. I absolutely fully believe that. So, y'all, thanks for putting fun stuff up there as well. Oh, James Seckington is with us. James, hello, Chuck from Cobb County School District working. I know it seems to be a plague that a lot of us are doing this working thing. Um, Adaptive outdoorsman, there we go, Oklahoma. Deborah Barton, hello, Chuck. I've started making the stockings. Yeah, oh, I've been over this. Sorry, y'all. We've met, right? We've met. This happens. But I do feel like I have a little more control over this now. Control that to the point that I'm so far behind. I'm just going to jump down to the bottom. Let's see. Oh, good Lord, Daniel Reach, are you kidding me? That butthole punch was actually on the competitor's website. I've got a screenshot of it. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, that's got to be a keeper. Daniel. Oh, score on that one, buddy. Thank you for that. I will, that makes it double funny. I don't know. The competitor, they're great folks. Worked for them, loved the job, the customers, not trashing them by any means, but still, oh man. Um, let's see, Rick sounds painful. uh, let's see, okay, let's see, Daniel's gonna send it to me or somebody. Yeah, okay, bloopers. Dean, yeah, I'm working on the bloopers, right now. Um, I want to put in mistakes because that was the original reason for the outtakes to show the newer folks that we all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's gonna happen. Um, but I don't because only because of the nature of the videos. When I set it up, I practice it. Um, I don't make a lot of mistakes actually on the videos because I'm kind of up to speed there. But at the same time, I shoot the videos. If you notice, it's like I talk and then I do right because I could say some stupid things. Oh baby, every video has at least one voiceover in it. I'm hoping you don't. I'm hoping nobody can hear these. Um, Sometimes it's just a goofy measurement. I mean 1 inch, and I say 1.5 because I'm dealing with all these measurements like on the pattern and whatnot, and those aren't really funny. Those aren't funny. Um, but Bruce, he's quite a comedian, and he helps me in the shop quite a bit. Um, so we got a lot of them in there, but most of the bloopers are just getting the words wrong. Like the intros or the outros. I know there's a stamp that went south on me. I know I at least have that. And I think the axe sheath, I started sewing that wrong. I think I need to look back to make sure I didn't have these in the last one. Anyway, I'll make sure. But anyway, I'm working on that one. I'm getting pretty close there. Uh, Oh, man, night for today. Bless your heart. Yeah. I always say that the leather industry was never issued a sense of humor. I've been with the leather industry a long time, and it's a fact. That's why we're making this fun. Damn it, this is a great hobby. Let's have fun with it, right? Let's laugh and joke and cut up and tell funny stories and talk about our craft fails. It's part of it. But doesn't to me, y'all, it feels like that adds another level of fun to the whole thing. It does. I hope so. I'll keep my fingers crossed on that one. Yeah, okay, Bugbear. Bugbear's got it going. Just happy little mistakes. That's right, Bob Ross. Bob Ross. I learned how to draw trees and lakes from Bob Ross. I loved watching him. Um, and there's a video now I can't it was on I didn't watch it because it said Bob Ross. It was like happy fun and then fight for his fortune. I'm like, I don't want to see that. You know, I kept I was almost gonna well, I because I want to see that. But then when they put that in there, I'm like, ah crap. You know, I don't want to see that part of it. So anyway, uh yeah, okay, Leslie. A lot of us have funny helpers that aren't so helpful sometimes in the shop. Cats. Man, love them. Yeah. I have to ban Bruce, uh, and the other one is Pook or Pookie, which my wife named Pookie, and I think it means sweet but not the sharpest tool kind of thing. Oh, nailed it. She's a sweetie, but she's not the sharpest tool. Um, Bruce is a smart little cat. He's not little anymore, but I'm surprised. He always he's always on my desk when I'm trying to edit and his tail and anyway, he likes to walk back and forth. Well, almost immediately he learned that I don't want to walk him to walk on the keyboard because who knows, right? We're going to send the Pope an email that says "brr." Anyway, and the Pope's going to go, "Hey, why?" So anyway, I've gotten to where he'll wait for me to pull my screen over, and then he'll walk across. He's a smart little cat. He's a sweetheart, but you'll get your fill of Bruce in the outtakes. Of course, your cat's name is Bruce. I wanted to go with Catmandu, but my wife said Bruce Wayne because he looks like he's jet black and he's got this little tuft of hair and he looks like Batman from the back, right? So it's Catman. Debison is with us. I hope you're doing well, doing all right. Yeah, it's Bob Ross. Happy accidents, betrayal and greed. Oh man, I saw Happy Accident, betrayal and greed. Oh man, it's sad to hear, but kind of interesting to know more behind the scenes things. It's on Netflix. Okay, yeah, it's on Netflix. All right, Dipperson, I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch that. Absolutely. Um, let's see, Big and B. Oh, I see failed, and I don't know. I guess fail jumps out to me because I want some help because I failed at everything I've done over the last couple of days. I mean, really failed. Um, let's see, I failed was making a nice new tooled purse. Wow. And the dye was using 8 through the plastic cups. Oh, and disintegrated onto my project. Oh, I never thought about that. I never thought about that. I don't I hate to hear that. Now I know the deglazer will go right through a plastic cup. Uh, but I didn't oh, I hate to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yo, okay. Oh, it's already after 4. Okay, let me see. I think I've got everything here. Um, let's see. One. Okay, this is just one because this makes me feel so good. Let's see. Okay, Michael Donahue. I'm at Sue Aaron. If you find you need something, shoot me a message and we can meet somewhere on Highway 80, and I will be happy to loan it if I have it. Making connections, but also to offer somebody else a tool to borrow. Again, win, 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 win. What a great family of folks. I'm honored to be a part of y'all. I honestly feel that way. And it's such a pleasure to spend this time with y'all every week. It really is. Um, y'all, thank you for making this what it is. Let's see, P2 Fords. Love the t-shirt. Oh yeah, this is our Master Tools t-shirt. Um, I, I think they're either on the website or they're close to being on the website. I think they're the only reason I say that is because I saw a comment last week. Hey, love the shirt. Where can I get one? And I think Miriam messaged back that they're almost on the website. So that was a whole week ago. I think if they're not there, they're close. But thank you for asking. That I love these shirts. I really do. Um, Dwight Overturf. Dwight, I haven't seen your name, but I'm glad you're with us. Another great hour of fun and learning. Dwight, I hope so. I hope so. That makes my day. And it's the same with the videos. You're making them, and I hope this is good information. I hope it's correct information. I'm hoping I'm doing this right, or I hope I'm not missing something obvious. Real stressful until they hit YouTube, and I almost when I pull them up, it's almost like I squint my eyes, and I start seeing some likes, and I start seeing some comments, and it is just a big. I mean, it really is. You would be surprised. I have y'all to thank for that. Yes, thank you for that. More than you can ever know. Absolutely, y'all. So thank you for that. We were going to talk about custom work today, weren't we? All right. Well, that happens a lot. We've met, right? We'll talk about that next week. Some pros, some cons. I'm not a big fan, but it's a case by case basis. I mean, it really is. Some of the ups and downs, if you're doing a variation on something you already, we'll get into that next week. We'll get into that next week because there's some valid points. Valid points. I never made money with custom work. There's a reason. There's a reason. Well, I know. I know. I don't. Anyway, all right. James Mortlock. Let's see, from the UK here. James, glad you're with us. Let's see. Love listening to your awesome insights. I hope they're good. While hand stitching a roll top rucksack and straps. Nice project. Oh, put that on the fan page. Click a shot of it. Put it on the fan page if you want to. James, I'd love to see that. That sounds like a nice project. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Can't beat your like to dislike ratio. You must be doing something right. Rick, I hope so. I hope so. Oh man, the joy of leather. Jim Miller. Jim, that means more than you know. JJ, thank you for saying so. Mike Stoning. Oh, Mike's got it. Yeah, they are available on the website. Good. Does it sound like I work here? I should, right? I work. Anyway, P2 Fords, thank you right back. Sean Usher. Wasn't the Grand Poobah from the Flintstones? That's right. Oh man, going back, the Moose. Oh, the Lodge. I can't remember the Moose Lodge. I can't remember, but yeah, the Grand Poobah, y'all. Love that. I love the old references. Those are a blast. Dean, I make all my money from custom work. There we go. There's the other side of the coin. Dean, thank you for putting that in there. Yeah, good. We've got opinions coming from different directions. Very cool. Y'all, we're going to wrap it up. 4:08. I know everybody's got the job and the family and the pets and the house or the apartment and we've all got things going in our world, but it just makes my day. Y'all join us for a little bit here. One big happy family, is it not? And then the help and the comments and the answers and the questions and the fun stuff. Y'all make this what it is. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. If it were just me, it'd be like 4 minutes. Okay, here's my fail of the week. Here's, notes from the boss and blah, blah. It ain't, is it? Y'all, thank you for that. Makes my Wednesday. So, all right. So I know I'm bad. Okay, bye, y'all. And then we talk for a bit. Okay, I'm going to go, y'all. And then it's like leaving family. You don't want to, right? You want to stay and talk, but I got to get home or I got to get here or I got to get there. Anyway, y'all, and I don't want to leave too because I just see the comments rolling in. And I want to look at every one of them. Binderoon Leathercraft. Oh, I like that name. Let's see. Steve Melford, need a pocket on those tees. It's a good point. Don, Dean, y'all, thank you. It's just a pleasure to see your names pop up. We'll wrap it up now. I promise this time we will. God bless each and every one of you. Blessings to everybody all around this beautiful world. We have got family in every country now. How cool is that? We could go to just about every country in this world and have a friend and have a common, connection. And we all love to eat, visit, talk leather, have a good cold one, good hot cup of coffee. those days are going to come back. Those days are going to come back. But it's nice to sit down and just and put that away and just talk some leather and have fun with it, y'all. I just see them rolling through. If I don't see your comment, please forgive me. I'm going to leave this open for a couple of minutes after we close out here. If you wanted to drop in a comment I didn't see, drop it in there. I'll definitely see it next Wednesday morning because I'll go through these literally one comment at a time. Y'all, thanks for everything. I love going through the fan page. Thanks for that. Get a good laugh here and there, see some beautiful work, get some great answers, some good questions. Yep, I know I'm still talking, right? I'm still talking. Y'all, love you guys. Have a very good Wednesday evening, or if you're already into Thursday, have a great Thursday. Have a great weekend. Hope you got something fun on your work table, and I'll do my best to get something fun on my work table. We'll talk next week, next Wednesday, 3 o'clock. I'm going to live for it. Y'all take care. We'll see you then. Bye, y'all. Oh, good luck with your projects. Yeah, okay. Bye, y'all.